looks like it's time for another Route X experimental high-speed test for today's GT Sport Custom Race. So, with the release of the GR Supra RZ in the March 2019 update, so looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to get ready for having a one good challenge to be able to get ready. So after the practice run on Route X, so looks like this is going to be able to recommend to be able to do a racing super soft tires. So this is going to be quite excellent to be able to get started for this race. So maybe the same thing like the 1997 Supra RZ. So looks like the 2019 GR Supra RZ is now going to be ready to go. But this is going to be quite excellent to see. This is going to be able to work up on the Group 2 cars for the challenge. So looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have another testing experiment to be able to get started. So looks like this is going to be able to choose daytime on Route X on 11 a.m. sharp. So looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to get started to be able to have 2 laps for this race. Rolling start is going to be the usual, and looks like this was going to be able to figure it out and see if this is going to find out soon. So looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have another test experiment for having a one good modern JDM sports car to be able to get ready to race. But otherwise, if this is going to be passed by using the 8-speed transmission gear, because this is going to be a good to go for having a good improvement race to be able to get started. So actually, it also depends to have 2 methods for using a transmission gear, 8-speed or 7-speed transmission that might be given the good use. So here we go, and let's do this to get everything settled for having one good testing run to be able to get started for. Luckily that the Racing Super Soft tires is definitely recommend, because this is going to be able to get a good answer to call for it. Just going to see it, and let's see, this is going to be able to get a good possible way to be able to reach up onto the 8th gear. So this is going to be quite extraordinary, surprising to see it. So looks like this is going to be excellent to be able to have a good ordinary race. So this might be giving you a good, better way to be able to catch up on it. So by any default means necessary for having a standard transmission gear, we'll be able to keep catching up on it. So I just want to make sure that the progress of any other certain entry in the car to be able to get everything worked up on it. So the first time for having a single 8-speed transmission sports car, that might get everything worked up to be able to get a good successful testing run for it. So looks like here comes the gap distance decreasing, and then this is going to be quite good significantly to be able to get a good approach. So this will be able to send the acceleration while going on the uphill climb for it. But looks like going downhill is going to be the only right answer to call, and looks like gear number 8 is on the way to be able to get some more accelerations to be able to reach up on 200 miles. Just like the 1997 Supra RZ, that speeds up with a good transmission gear by 6, but the 8-speed is definitely quite going very unreal and very challenging to be able to get a good acceleration advantage to be able to get a good passing way for it. So looks like this is going to be getting a good T-roll to be able to go past in. Let's overtake 19 of the Super GT 500 race cars is going to be going on a little bit short straight to be able to approaching onto the corner. We'll be able to go speed up, be quite giving the throttle. Now it's like going up, and then this will have to be stop at 196 miles. So this is going to be able to have 2 laps for now. So this is going to be able to have a little test to see how fast the Super can go. But this is definitely an excellent car for a money-making method whenever you're going to need it for a custom race gameplay for it. Okay, going in, passing on to the 2008 Super GT. There you go. Looks like a charm, and giving a one good improvement to have a Racing Super Soft tires required for having a one good racing entry needed. With that, ladies and gentlemen, Toyota GR Supra RC is definitely became one good successful for having a one good credit making method for any N300 racing categories and challenging 19 of the Super GT race cars in the Group 2 category would be quite very perfect, and this is going to be quite very worked up to be able to have a good race for it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to stay on the 8th gear because reaching in on the 190 mile per hour is definitely quite going on stay on the maintained line distance, and then looks like gap distance is climbed up to be able to get a little bit more for only 1 second to be able to catch up on it. So looks like this is a very awesome Supra to be able to get a good straightening run, to be able to do some more accelerations on Route X, and looks like this is going to be quite very modern style to be able to get a maid for. Just gonna have to see and watch the gap distance. Is going to be able to go a little bit slightly increased to be able to stay on it, but this will also have to reach up into 2 seconds. 2 seconds gap distance means have everything going on for, because looks like might be able to have TCS and brake balance to stay on 0. And looks like this is going to be quite very impressive to be able to keep going to 0 to 60 seconds, and maybe this is going to be able to keep up on the long straight to be able to get a good acceleration run for it. So I hope that this is definitely giving a little bit comparison to the 1997 Super RC, but the GR Super RC is definitely quite very impressive to be able to get a good acceleration, would be able to speed up and then keep on to the straightening line for it. And it looks like this is going to be able to take a good look on it, because it also decreases for only 1 mile to definitely add up for it. Looks like 192 is so close and goes back in on 191. That's going to be able to have a little hard to guess to find out for it, because this is going to be able to have a little bit good improvement to see this will be able to give a good speed result that will also to get a good test on for it. Giving miles matters, and looks like that might be so close to reach 192 miles, but goes back onto 191. That could be quite very surprised to see it. So now might be able to have 7-speed transmission. Would like to be able to get a good improvement. Would like to get an extra support. So looks like this will be quite very genuine and very challenging to be able to get a good straight. And now looks like approaching in onto the second lap. Here we go, and now let's begin for having a 1 continuous to be able to go on a 1.5 second. Now, looks like the GT500s are still trying to catch up on it, because looks like giving a one-way trip to be able to get a good drafting run onto the upper bridge view to be able to keep going for it. Now, looks like stay on it, and then looks like giving a good interior view to take a good look on it. So, looks like 307 kilometers per hour is definitely quite giving a good differences for it. So, looks like it also shows for a little bit differences to be able to get a good look on the difference of the mileage range to be in different performance for it. Okay, it looks like gap distance coming in, and looks like first check on the rear mirror, and looks like they're about to be able to approaching in, but not a chance. Downhill might be giving a good call for it. Alright, that's very good. Keep stacking up, and now looks like this is going to be able to go downhill to be able to speed up almost until 197 miles per hour. So it's definitely quite very stop at 197. That could be so close to be able to reach 200 miles. It would be quite very good successful for it. So that will be quite giving a good extra transmission gear will be adjusted, so that will might give a good work to be able to have suspension on it. Now, looks like 2-second gap is coming in for it, folks, because this is going to be quite going well for it. It looks like the Nissan Skyline or any other strong N300 vehicles like the NSX, because this is going to be able to have a lot of good progress to be able to work hard on Supra. So this will get a good improvement to be able to get a good straight, and then giving a good steady turn to be able to go on it. Alright, stay on the middle section, and this will be able to get a good check on the distance. We'll be keep up on it. Alright, stay on the second straight line and then entering in. Now, looks like for the second straight that this is going to be quite very catchy to be able to catch up on it. So, looks like this will have to keep an eye out on the mileage range or the kilometer range when using the interior view to see it. So this will be quite good figured out, because this will also to get a good throttle distance to be increased by 191, but it also shows on 192 and then goes back on to 191 for only take seconds to go, because this is going to be quite extraordinary interesting for the GR Supra racing on Route X. But this is very unique, surprising to be able to figure it out on it, but this may take some work progress to be able to get ready to put on for. So luckily, this will be able to have the next one to be able to have the GR Supra RZ to be putting on with a Route X livery variant. So this is going to be quite very remarkable to be able to have this one to be part of a Route X high-speed testing crew. Would be quite very good. So keep an eye out on the 191 miles before it reaches up onto 192. So this is going to be quite a big excitement for it, but not just any excitement, but very surprising, quite unexpected to be quite going well for it. So we'll have to see and figure it out for it. So this will keep it well focused and then keep up on straight. Okay, almost there. Just gonna reach up to 192, so that should be quite very good. And there it is. It also shows up and then comes back to 191. That was quite very surprising, and then looks like 309 kilometer is definitely shown on it, because that might be easily comes back to 308. That's where the surprising distances definitely appear for, because the second straight is definitely quite useful to take a good look at the mileage range. Was definitely able to come up and then comes back down for only 1 mile. Kind of like a magic trick, but it's very different to be able to keep accelerating to keep on the long straight. So that might have some more work to be able to get everything done, to be able to do some more tuning research for it. So here we go, going on to the final stretch of the second turn. We'll be able to go back in onto the starting lane and reach up to the check flag. Alright, here we go, aim for the finish line, and looks like experiment test run complete, and that was a pretty good race. Now, I was very surprising that reaching up onto 192 miles per hour is definitely very close, but comes back to 191 by seconds ago, but that was quite very surprising. But this is definitely stronger, but definitely quite very giving a lot more effort to do some more runs. And well, I can't say that the 8-speed transmission is very good to be able to drive faster with using the racing super soft tires. Now, looks like the earnings is definitely complete, and then daily workout finished. Alright, so looks like racing test complete. Now, looks like gonna have to get ready to do phase 2 with the livery on on the GR Supra with the Route X variant. So, here we go, daily workout complete, and looks like this time the Pagani Sonda R is going to be on the list. Nope, so close, and looks like a Subaru BRZ drift car is now definitely received. Well, someday I'll be able to try out the Pagani Sonda R later on after getting the historic race car. So this will add it into the garage. So this will be able to conclude for having a continuous to be able to get stacked up for some more credits. So looks like having a little bit basic time to be able to get everything going on for. So looks like the GR Supra RZ is now good to go for an N300 race to challenging with Group 2 cars on Special Stage Route X. So this is going to be excellent to be able to get started for the next race. But this time, the Route X variant is going to be quite very good to go to be able to get a good design on the modern Supra, and it's about to be ready to be prepared for. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget to click the bell for notifications upload if you want to see, and also the links in the description down below if you want to see more, if you're interested enough. So, I'll be seeing you guys next time to continuing on for the race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.